everybody, I'm Chris Olds. This is Matt Bible, and I'm here with an addition of box specials with some continuity to it.
Yep, some continuity.
Continuum.
Maybe a lot of continuity.
First off, I know nothing about this show, so do you know anything about this show?
I don't watch the show personally,
okay.
But I know of some of the people that are in it. The main star is Rachel Nichols.
Oh, yeah.
She
was in the Star Trek movies Painted Green.
Yes.
And Alias.
She also played Scarlet in G.I. Joe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And Alias, you're right. She was in Alias.
She was the
babysitter. We're going way back. The babysitter in the Amityville Horror remake.
Wow.
Got locked in the closet. So.
Right on.
But
the show's awesome.
See, now I know plenty about this show. There she is. It's actually, I don't know anything about the show. Let me show this real fast. This is a sample box from Rittenhouse Archives. And so go ahead. Keep going.
Lex Doig's another regular, and she's like a sci-fi queen. She's done Stargate, she's done Andromeda, Jason X. She's been in a lot of science fiction
We're a little loose, worse for wear here on our sample box. Normally they're numbered, and there's 3 hits per box. Go ahead and keep giving the recap as I try not to destroy this.
Well, I can go over we get 24 packs in a box, and there's 5 cards in a pack, and you get 2 autographs and 1 relic card per box. You get a total of like 120 total cards in the box.
Okay, I'll give you that stack. Let's make sure that you got the same number here. I don't know how many packs it is. You probably just said it. I got 13, so I'll just...
there we go. All right, cool.
There we go.
Probably just gave me the other autographs, so I'll get the autographs.
It's all good. Here we go.
All right. Let's see what we get. There's inserts, stars, characters, future tech. You also get a gold parallel.
Here's a gold parallel, actually. It looks like a Target kind of, or no, this may be an insert set, actually. It has a T4 numbering on the back. So, Continuum CPS multi-tool card.
That's cool.
And that's actually her gun. It turns into a gun plus many, many other things.
Sweet. So what's the premise of this kind of story?
Basically, they're in a society in the future, and these terrorists are sentenced to die after a terrorist attack have blown up a building.
Okay.
And before they could sentence them to death, they have a time machine that sends them back to present-day Canada.
Hey!
Yes, it's a Canadian TV show.
Ah, right on.
And I guess the ruler of the futuristic society is a kid at that point in time. And he has technology.
You just had the Canadian accent there for a second to boot.
Very intense look on that gentleman's face.
So this is season 1, season 2 in one series. So each card is an episode, and they note the character or the episode numbers on the back of each card.
Yes.
So that's a cool touch.
And she has a suit that is a camouflage suit and bulletproof and all that stuff too.
Sweet.
You get there's supposedly 3 cards per episode.
Okay.
Set. So you get kind of a little bit of a story arc, I would imagine, with those 3 cards.
And it probably actually works pretty well on pages as well. A row of cards in the pages equals an episode.
Well, and he plays one of the terrorists who actually kind of turns sort of good.
Right on.
And his name is Kellogg. They call him Kellogg.
Like Clark.
Yeah.
I have my first autograph card, Janet Kidder. That's appropriate because I've been doing a lot of kidding today as Ann Sadler in Continuum. Nice. The front's very simple, gloss-free. On the back, there's a nice touch that is done quite often in the non-spot world. There's watermarking on there. I don't know if you can show it well. Kind of selected gloss with smaller type. It's hard to replicate. A way to make sure that it's a legit card.
One more character card of Inspector Dillon.
No relation to Inspector Gadget.
He's their chief of
police. I said that all
so.
serious and stuff.
He's like the chief inspector. He's pretty cool.
Right on. Cool. I got 2 of the 3 hits. And actually, let me show off the parallel versus the regular card right there so you can see them side by side. And I will show the back of that just to show you how and where it is numbered. Very small foil at the bottom.
Oh, and you got the main protagonist of the series.
Rachel Nichols as Kiera Cameron. Number 105 of 125, card number CC8. And yes, that's a big felt swatch to rub. I think it's a piece of that jacket as well.
Looks like I got parallel as well.
There you go.
Right back to back with the base card.
Well, at least 2 per box. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or managerial of the writing staff. Second time, second skin, playtime.
Playtime.
They messed you up. Split second, playtime again. 2 playtime
Season
cards.
3.
There you go. Season 3.
Oh, well, it's, wow. Continuum. Card number C6. Just a very different surface to that. Kind of almost a...
He's the bad guy.
It's interesting.
And that little thing in his hand, that is the time machine.
Right on.
Oh, nice. So you're traveling light when you're time traveling.
Yes, and it breaks apart like an orange. Like all.
Oh! Bonus.
You got an extra hit?
Boom! Extra
Bonus
boom.
hit. That's
Victor
always good.
Webster.
He's probably the second highest protagonist in the show.
Overall, this is the 4 hits per box is actually even cooler. There's a little bit of insert variety, which breaks up the continuum, so to speak, of the base set. The parallels are real simple. The numbered parallels different. You know, I like once you pointed out the second and the time. That's a pretty cool touch, actually. I don't think that's normal for television. It kind of complicates things. What's it name things?
Yeah.
But actually, it would help you build the set too if it's all correctly listed together. So
yes.
Overall, I think that's a pretty fun break. If you're a fan of the show, it's a no-brainer. If you're a fan of,
I like the fact that a lot of the non-sports, especially with this product, are on the card.
Yep.
They're not. There's no stickers. It's
I've
all
seen
on card.
Right. I've seen pictures from I think this company or others where they literally have cast signing sessions where they'll just get everybody, give them a box of their cards, and they all sit down and sign them during their work schedule.
Nice.
So that's a cool touch, nice touch that non-sports can provide that other places can't. Also, a lot of times the mem piece is actually shown on the card. That's a picture of the actual item they cut up, the actual prop wardrobe. You don't get that in sports as often as you probably should.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a nice touch. So,
It's serial number.
Yep. I called that out earlier, but that's all good. 105 out of 125.
Sweet. So
that was some Continuum. I'd like to Continuum some more, but we got no more to continuumly rip.
Nope. No more.
So until next time, I'm Chris.
And I'm Matt.
Just keep ripping.